Hi, this is Penina Maragia, CEO, founder of Funky Socks Kenya. We do sell socks, ankle socks, happy socks. We do have knee-high socks for the ladies. We do have no-show liners. We do have baby socks. Also, we do have apparels for men and accessories. What do we mean by apparel? We do have bow ties. We do have suspenders. We have belts. We have ties. We have cravats. We have vests. We have boxers of all types. Actually, boxers are our best sellers. We do have boxer shorts. We do have briefs. We do have silk boxers. So it's a big shop where you can be able to shop for your men. You can be able to also shop socks for your kids and for yourself, ladies. Those gifts, those Father's Day gifts, those corporate gifting, we also do them. You're welcome. So before we started using Uzapoint, the major challenges that we are facing in sales and inventory, as I'd said before, was being able to follow up on inventory. And that was before we started using Uzapoint. We were using a book, then eventually ended up starting using an app from Play Store. And I felt like it was a very small app for me, and I needed to be able to upgrade to something that was able to contain that much inventory that I had. So we transitioned from the book, went to the small app in Play Store, and then now when we discovered Uzapoint is when we started using Uzapoint from that point. So the biggest operational challenges that we were facing as Funky Socks before we started using Uzapoint, one of it was having stock inaccuracies. For example, stock that has come in, stock that has been sold, and the balance of the stock that we have. Remember, we were doing our tallying, we were doing it on the book, so sometimes it could be hard to go back and check what came in, what we've been able to sell in a month, and the balance of the stock that we have. But with Uzapoint now coming in the picture, it's very easy to be able to just put in stock. When the stock comes in, we just put in the stock, and when we sell, the stock goes out. So it's for you in the evening, anytime, end of the week, when you do our tally, when we do our stock take, just go to the system, tap in, see the balance of the stock that you have. If it's 8, and like if you have like 8 pieces of such a product, so you have to have 8 pieces of that physically at the shop. Another thing that we were having a challenge on operationally was being able to differentiate between the M-Pesa transactions, cash, and PDQs. When writing it down, it becomes tiresome, or rather tiring, doing it every day. But with Uzapoint, we were able to have the total of the M-Pesa transactions we've been able to have in a day, the cash transactions we've been able to have in a day, and the PDQ transactions we've been able to have in a day. So in the evening, it's just to check the M-Pesa that has come in, cash that has been able to come in, and the PDQ amount that has been able to come in, and balance with what you have physically. The setup for Uzapoint was really easy because remember, I have so much SKUs, my inventory is a lot. So Uzapoint was able to send like 2 representatives from their office to come and assist in being able to sort the stock and being able to count what we are going to put in the system. And they were also very helpful in training on how to put the sales, how to maneuver around the system, and everything. So I feel like the setup was very easy. Regarding also the training, they were able to train me and my staff in like 2 days, 3 days. The system is not that much hard, and we were able to maneuver around it. Features we use frequently are definitely the POS center where we put our sales, because that is something that we use every day. That is the POS point. Also the sales report daily. It's called a sales track. That's also something that we use every day, because at the end of the day, I usually have to go and check the sales that I've been able to come in the evening, and be able to tally with the money that has come in through to our lines, so that you can be able to close on the day. Is there any other feature that we use frequently? Maybe sales and expenses tracker as well, or rather report. Also, it's something that I use frequently to be able to tally between the sales that have come in and the expenses that I've been able to use in the company, so that we can be able to see if we are moving in the right track. Yeah. So the system has been able to help us easing up our day-to-day operational functions by being able to know that our stock is intact and be able to just, if for example a customer inquires about a certain product, all my salespeople have to do is just go to the system and check if the product is in stock and communicate to the customer if the product is in stock. And also it makes it easier for me to be able to know what I'm restocking and what I'm not going to restock. For example, a certain product which doesn't move that fast, I'm able to be to know if this is something I'm going to restock or not restock. Yeah, the inventory management has improved so much. As I initially said, we are able to know what comes in and what goes out, and also we are able to know the fastest moving product, we are able to know the slowest moving product, we are able to know dead stock, we are able to know what we can be able to put on sale, things like that. So, and as well we are able to know what's in stock when a customer asks for something, for a product which probably they want like 15 pieces, so we don't have to go to the store to check at how many pieces do we have physically. We just have to go to the system and check we have like 15 pieces. If the client is able to get 15 pieces, we tell them they are able to get that 15 pieces. So yeah, it's been able to ease in our operational systems, operational day-to-day things very easily. Has been able also to help us reduce losses, reduce debts, reduce anything to do with poor management of any inventory, because one, you are able to know that if this thing is in the system and you are able to put it in the system, it's supposed to be physically in the shop. Also another thing, and which is a very good feature that Uzapoint has, is it calculates for you your profit margin, and you're able to know if you're selling something in making profit or it's making losses for you. So you're able to know if your prices are good or your prices are not good, and you can be able to change that and work on it. Yes, it has been able to also help efficiency in my employees, because now you see they are able to have somewhere they can be able to refer to when they want to know what's in stock, what's not in stock. They are also able to just put the sales in the system easily and efficiently, so they don't have to do the calculations manually or anything. The system does that for them. And as well, they are able to be assisted in making decisions of like what's moving and what's not moving, and reporting to me. Yes, my experience with the support team has not been bad. It's been great. Lillian has been of great help. When we have any issue, we usually call her, and she has been able to assist us in the fastest and shortest time possible. So I can't say that I've had a bad experience with the support anytime we have an issue with the system. Yeah. An instance where support has been able to assist us solve an issue is there's a time we usually use the mobile apps to put our sales. Since I have several sales agents, the systems were completely not working. It was in the evening and they had to put the sales in. We called in our direct customer service agent, or rather Lillian. She was able to call the office and the guys from tech, and they were able to solve the issue at hand at that time, and the system came back online. Yes. The support at Uzapoint has been very reliable, and the support has been excellent. I can't complain. Even if an issue is not solved at that time and at that moment, they usually give you a turnaround time of what time the issue is going to be solved, and they get back to you. Sometimes they call back, assist you where they can be able to assist you, give you a temporary solution, and as they solve the permanent solution. But eventually, let's say like 24 hours, 48 hours, the issue is usually solved. Yes, I would recommend Uzapoint. I've actually recommended a few people to the POS system. So definitely I would recommend other business owners to use Uzapoint POS. It's a very good system, and it has helped me solve a lot of issues. If I was to summarize one word to describe the experience that I've had while using Uzapoint, I would say it would be easing. Yeah, easing.